Guys, everyone, please check your audio and video settings, please. File switch workspace 616 boot. Am I audible, guys? Am I audible? Am I visible? Super, guys. What is our workspace? FSNTSP64, right? FSNTSP64. Done, boss. Now let's see. Okay, before that, let me prove one thing. This is a Spring project, guys. First application is Spring project. Go to client application, guys. Go to client application. Okay, you try to get wish message generator object second time, guys. You try to get wish message generator object second time. Wish message generator object second time. Look at the statement I am writing. Generator 1. Generator 1. Okay. And you print the hash code of both objects. Generator object, generator 1 object. I think you know how hash code. Every object contains one hash code, na boss? And unique identification number given by JVM for every object, right? Okay. Generator dot hash code space. Okay. Generator 1 dot hash code. Super. Okay. Now listen. Now I have a question. Here, we are asking for same Spring Bean class object. Tell me whether it creates two objects or it will create one object and returns two references pointing to that object. Here separate object will be created. Or only one object is created and two references are pointing to the same object. Two references are pointing to the same object. Come on, guys. Okay, anyhow, in target class, I will keep one constructor also. Constructor with a 0, constructor with message, so that we can feel whether object is created or not. So that we can feel whether object is created or not. Right now, boss? Systrace 0 param constructor, guys. 0 param constructor. Now you run the application, boss. Run as Java application. Same hash code has come now, 566. How many times the constructor of wish message generator is executed? Only for one time. That means first time only object is created. That object is kept somewhere buffer cache kind of thing. And later reutilized. Later reused whenever we asked for it. Later it is reused whenever we asked for it. Right, boss? Later it is reused whenever we asked for it. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Later it is being reused whenever we asked for it. Later it is being reused whenever we asked for it. Are you listening my statement, guys? Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay, how to confirm? How to confirm whether that object is reused or not? Okay, just a minute. Generator and generator one both are pointing to same object or not? Array, you tell me double equal to operator checks. Double equal to operator checks whether both references are pointing to same object or not. Generator double equal to generator one, question mark. Generator double equal to generator one. Say injection test dot Java. Injection test dot Java. It checks whether both reference variables are pointing to same object or not. True means both references are pointing to same object. False means both references are not pointing to same object. Clear, my dear? Got the clarity, boss? Clear, my dear? Got the clarity or not? Okay. What's the ultimate conclusion, guys? What's the ultimate conclusion? Can you tell me? Okay. By default, IOC container keeps Spring Bean class object in the internal cache of IOC container so that they will be reutilized across the multiple. They can be reutilized across the multiple. Now, what is there? Across the multiple ctx.getBean method calls. Across the multiple ctx.getBean method calls. Internal cache, guys. Okay. Internal cache of IOC container. I'll give diagrammatic representation for that. Don't worry. Spring core module, March 3rd. March 3rd, strategy design, factory design pattern using Spring. Our today's target is using Spring. Tell me, guys. First, what is the difference between pool and cache? Cache is also called buffer, guys. What is the difference between pool and cache? Pool means set of same items. Cache means set of different items, boss. Here is my pool, guys. Here is my cache. Okay, tell me. Set of same items, boss. Set of same items. Set of same items. Okay. Set of different items. Set of different items. Let's see. Here, let us assume I kept some items, boss. Here, let us assume I kept some items. Right, guys. Here is the story of. Copy, paste. Okay, here also I will take the same items. Set of different items, set of same items. Yeah, here is my what, guys? I1. Here is my what, guys? I2. Here is my what, guys? I3. Oh, sorry, set of same items, na boss. Same item everywhere. I1 here. I1 here. I1 here. Super. Tell me here. Set of different items. I2 here. I3 here. I3. Here is my I4. Here is my I4, guys. Clear, my dear? Got it? Yeah. Pool means set of same item. Cash means set of different items. Okay. Right, boss. Tell me, guys, next one. Gives reusability of same items. Gives the reusability of same items. Of same items. Super, guys. Tell me, guys. Item means it can be anything, boss. I'm explaining in normal manner. In case of software, they are objects. In case of book library, they are books. It can be anything. I'm explaining in a generic manner. Come on, guys, use common sense, Babu. Gives the reusability of. Don't think in top sector. Generally, I'm explaining the word's meaning. Reusability of. Different items, boss. Different item. Okay, cache is also called buffer, boss. Next, to implement this, use list collection. Why list collection? In list collection, duplicates are allowed or not allowed? In list collection, duplicates are allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Dilip Abu jump into the drainage in front of your home. List collection allows the duplicates, right? List allows the duplicates. Set does not allow the duplicates. Understanding? Super. Okay. To implement this, use map collection, guys. Why map collection? Different items, different values. But to identify each item, we need a key or not? To identify each item, we need the support of key. To identify each item, we need the support of key. So that's why key value pairs, boss. That's why key value pairs. Understanding my statement? So here is my list collection. So there all items will be placed. Item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4. Yeah, this is my list, guys. List collection. So there we are going to keep what? Item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4. Super. Here is my map collection, boss. Here is my map collection. Tell me here what is there. Item 1 here, item 2 here, item 3 here, item 4. Yeah, this is my map collection. This is my map collection. Tell me here, what is there? Okay, tell me. Key 1, item 1. Key 2, item 2. Array. Key 2, item 2. Key 3, item 3. Understanding my statement? Key 3, item 3. Key 4, item 4. Key 4, item 4. Here small correction, guys. Set of same items. Reusability of same item. Everywhere item 1 only. Everywhere item 1 only. For a count wise 4, guys, but same item, right? Reusability of same item. Reusability of same item. Is that clear, guys? Buffer or cache, guys? Buffer or This is my list collection. This is my map collection, guys. This is my list collection. This is my map collection. Super, guys. IOC container internally maintains one cache or buffer to keep Spring Bean class object references. Spring Bean class object references for reusability. For reusability. What, guys? Reusability. Reusability. Having bean IDs as the keys and Spring Bean class objects as the references. Spring Bean class objects as the references. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Super, guys. Internal cache of IOC container. Internal cache of IOC container. Super. Okay. In other day application, what is there, guys? Many beans will be there. WMG bean ID, guys. WMG. What is this? Wish message generator. Wish message generator class object reference. Next, date time. Date LDT now was LDT. Now, with respect to every application, separate IOC container. What is this? Java, what is need of? Local date time class object reference. Date time class object reference. Here are my keys, guys. Here are my values. Here are my keys. Here are my values. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Super, guys. Yeah, IOC container was. IOC container is every time maintaining this one was. Now have a look on this code, guys. Have a look on this code. Copy this. Done. Copy this second, third time. Second, third time. Right, boss. Tell me, guys. Okay. To references. References. References means what? Generator, comma, generator 1. Generator 1 are pointing to same class object. Pointing to same wish message generator class object reference. Okay, which is kept in in the internal cache of IOC container. Which is kept in internal cache of IOC container. Everyone getting my point there, guys? Which is kept in internal cache of IOC container. Yeah, use the same hash code now, boss. Use the same hash code because both references are pointing to same object, right? Use the same hash code. Use the same hash code. Next, Generator 1 is equal to gives true. First of all, tell me for one object, multiple references can be there or not there. Gives true, guys. Okay, basically this is my wish message generator class object, right? Wish message generator class object. Pointing to that first reference variable generator is there. Pointing to that second reference variable generator 1 is there. Pointing to that first reference variable generator is there. Pointing to that second reference variable generator 1 is there. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? These guys. This. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? For one object, any number of reference variables can be there or not there. Object can have any reference variable. Object is like human body, boss. That body can have multiple names, one real name, nickname 1, nickname 2, nickname 3. All these are referring to same body or not? All these are referring to same body or not? I want reply. All these are referring to same body or not? Super, guys. Okay, now I'm coming to the actual point, guys. Limitations of developing strategy DP application. Strategy DP application, what is there? Dependency management application using dependency management application using core Java setup. Using core Java. Number 1, tell me, boss. Number 1. Yeah. We must create separate factory class. We must create separate factory class. Come on, guys. Separate factory class performing creating target and dependent class objects. Assigning dependent object to target object. Assigning dependent object to target object. Right now, boss? Super. That's the one thing. So, more burden on the programmer or not? More burden on the programmer, right? More burden to the programmer because tell me, there is no container support, guys. Because there is no IOC container support in core Java setup. Right, boss? Agree with me. Is there any IOC container setup in core Java setup, guys? Is there any IOC container setup in core Java setup, guys? No, not at all. Not at all. Next, guys, B. We must create separate factory class performing, creating target and dependent class objects, assigning dependent class object to target class object. Come on, guys. Next one is what, boss? No IOC container support. Okay, 1 minute. No internal cache support. I think now you understood why I introduced internal cache all of a sudden. No internal cache support. Okay, to maintain and reuse the objects. To maintain and reuse the objects. To maintain and reuse the objects, boss. To maintain and reuse the objects. Understanding my statement, boss? Okay, next one. Must have the idea. Must have the idea. Idea of creating factory pattern class and using that class in client applications. Using that class in client applications. Esa no na, boss? Using that class in client applications. So these limitations are there na, boss? Super. Okay, if you observe very carefully, more or less, factory pattern developed by the programmer is behaving like what, guys? Is behaving like IOC container some extent, up to some extent. Is behaving like IOC container up to some extent. Not in all angles, guys. Up to some extent, it is behaving like what? IOC container. Agree with me, boss? Convinced with me, boss? Come on, are you understanding? Yes, na, boss? Tell me. To overcome this problem, what should I do, guys? To overcome these problems, take the support of Spring framework to implement strategy DP, guys. To implement strategy DP. Okay, guys. So now I would like to give what, boss? I would like to implement strategy design pattern by taking the support of Spring or not. So shall I do that work now? Shall I do that work now, guys? Let me create a fresh project. Let me create a fresh project. New. What is there? Project. Java project. What is the IOC project number, guys? Alexa, activate balcony center light.
Sure.
Alexa, activate balcony center light. IOC pros, how much, guys? 05. 05. Alexa, activate balcony center light. Alexa, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Yeah. Alexa, activate balcony center light.
Okay.
Fine. Sometimes voice commands should be given properly. Right. IOC pros 05, guys. Strategy DP. Using Spring. Strategy DP using Spring, guys. Say next, say finish. Don't create the modules. Don't open in prospect. Don't open in open prospect. Super, guys. Next. Tell me, should I not add Spring jars now? Should I not add Spring jars to the project? Super. Build path, configure build path, libraries, class path. Add external jars, guys. Add external jar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add spring jars to the process. Same. I'll give directory structure. Don't worry. It's a spring jars are required. In core Java, not required. Super. When it comes to packages, guys, let's create the packages. com.nt.sbeans, right? Next package. Do I need to create a factory in the Spring application, guys? Do I need to create a factory in the Spring application, guys? No, not at all. Okay. com.nt.cfgs. Right, boss. Sachin, we auto get factory pattern in Spring with cache. Yes. Okay, guys. Package, guys. Okay, what is there? Client application. Client application. Super. Do I need to waste my time to creating Spring Beans manually from scratch level? I can copy paste from previous project now, boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, adding annotation is my responsibility. Adding annotation is my responsibility. Right now, boss? Adding annotation is my responsibility. No doubt in that. Right, boss? Okay, save paste. Okay, but how to make them as Spring Beans, guys? Okay, let's take first blue dart. How to make it as Spring Bean? @ component b dart. DTDC. @ component DTDC. @ component DTDC. Cool, guys. Go to Flipkart, my dear. How to make it as a Spring Bean, my dear? @ component FPKT. Array, my choice bean ID ra babu. FPKT. Tell me. I have taken interface type as a property. I have to do injection. Injection means what should I take? @ auto void, right? Injection means what should I take? @ auto void. @ auto void. Field injection I have taken. Field injection is better. Then is there any need of setter method? Not required. But problem is there, guys. Of courier type, how many Spring Beans are there? Of courier type, how many dependent Spring Beans are there? Blue dot is there, DTDC is there. If I continue like this, if I continue as it is, I will get no unique bean found exception or not. No unique bean found exception or not. I want reply, boss. No unique bean found exception. What do you say, boss? No expected single matching, but found to this kind of exception will come. Tell me, what is the best technique to solve the ambiguity problem? Today, listen carefully. Target and dependent both are what? User defined, Babu. Both are user defined. Do I need to configure any Spring Bean in XML file? Do I need to configure? Right now, boss? Okay. So, all are user defined now. I have gone for annotations. Super, boss. Okay, I think how to solve the ambiguity problem. @ qualifier is the best one to solve the ambiguity problem. @ qualifier. Which one you want to inject? DTDC or blue data? DTDC. Which one you want to inject? DTDC, I want to inject. That's your choice, guys. You don't want DTDC, go for B dot. You don't want DTDC, go for blue dot, guys. That's not an issue. If you don't want to use this technique, you can write on one of the dependent bean, you can write @primary like this or not. @primary like this or not. Come on. On one of the dependent, you can write @primary. What do you say, boss? You can write @primary. But which is the good one, guys? Which is the best one? Qualifier is the best one. Qualifier is the best one. Okay, now listen carefully. Though all are user-defined beans, all are configured with annotation, but in still we need to take XML file to enable component scanning, right? Otherwise, how Spring Container knows on which packages component scanning should be done? On which packages the component scanning should be done, right now, boss? How to set default courier? No default, boss. No default. There is no question of having default, boss. Okay. We need to enable component scanning or not, boss? Otherwise, how does it know it has to look for this so-and-so package to make Java class as Spring Beans? To make Java class as Spring Beans, right now, boss? To simply make Java classes as the Spring Beans. Are you understanding my statement, my dear? Okay, now I have to develop Spring Bean configuration file, guys. Right-click new. Right-click new. Tell me what is there. Others, XML file, application context.xml. Application context.xml, guys. Say next, say next, say finish. Say next, say next, say finish. Done, boss? Got the clarity, boss? XML version 1.0 encoding is equal to UTF-8. Encoding is equal to UTF-8, boss. Here, how to get schema statement, guys? Okay, actually, you already I have given a number of times. Okay, let me show one more time how to collect from internet. Last time, guys. Next time onwards, we are going to work with the Maven tool. Here, everything comes from ID itself. Last time, observe. After this, no headache of this. After this, no headache of. Even jar file also, last time I'm adding manually. Next time onward, they come from internet dynamically. First, last time I'm adding schema import statement manually in the XML file. Okay, guys. Now tell me, guys. Sample Spring Bean configuration file. Sample Spring Bean configuration file. I think this is the one we have. This is the one we have. Right, guys. Every time only this only coming. Copy boss. Come here. Say paste. Here is my slash. Remove the slash, boss. Remove the slash. Okay, 2 times XML prolog is not required. 1 time is enough, guys. Yes, boss. Everyone understanding? This in the that's a problem in the website, guys. The problem in the website. Remove this slash, problem is solved, right? Okay. XML means not Spring Bean configuration file. Lot of XML files are there. In this example, Spring Bean configuration file is XML file. Aman Kumar, I think you have a problem in understanding English statements. Spring Bean configuration file is XML file. Every XML file is not Spring Bean configuration file. Okay, guys. Now listen. Yesterday you understood wrongly. Today again you are understanding wrongly. Problem with my presentation or your interpretation? Guys, others also having same problem? Spring Bean configuration file is XML file. It does not mean every XML file is Spring Bean configuration file. XML means not Spring Bean configuration file. In different technologies, it will be used in different angles. In different technologies, it will be used in different angle. In Spring, it is used as what? Spring Bean configuration file in this example. In future, we may use in other angles also. Got it, my? Okay, tell me, are there any Spring Beans I need to configure in XML file? In this example, are there any Spring Bean that I should configure in this XML file? No. Why? Why? Can you tell me why? All are user-defined beans here. All are configured with annotations. But how to make Spring container going to so-and-so package and performing component scanning? How to make Spring container going to so-and-so package, performing component scanning, guys? Yes, boss. Only component scanning is enough, Babu, right? Super. Context colon component scan. com.nt.sbeans. Everyone getting my point? Go. Everyone, please tell me. com.nt.sbeans. com.nt.sbeans. Is there any need of writing bean tags here? No. Super. Okay. Shall we go to client application now? That's it. Class, guys. Client application. What is this? Strategy DP test. Strategy DP test. Right, boss? Super. Tell me. Create IOC container. Create IOC container. Got it? Tell me. What is the best way of creating IOC container, guys? Hayat Tariq. Hayat Tariq. This tag will not scan. This tag makes IOC container going to this package, taking all the classes, searching for annotations, and performing necessary actions, right? Hayat, don't be fresh every day, please. Did I ever said this tag is doing that work? No. This tag makes container to do those works, right? Come on, guys. Right. Hey, whenever someone asks silly question, I wantedly pinch and give the answer so that he will remember for lifetime. He will remember for lifetime. Super guys. Tell me, this tag is doing every work. By seeing this tag, container is doing every work. Enable component scanning on certain package for IOC content. Okay, guys, understanding my statement? Super. Tell me, what is the best way of creating application context container? Using file system, using Excel, using file system, using class path XML application. Using class path or using file system, which is the best one? Class path XML application context. CTX is equal to new class path XML application context. New class path XML application context. Super guys. com/nt/cfz/application context.xml. com/nt/cfz/application context.xml. Is there every understanding my statement? Okay. Class path XML application context CTX. New class path XML application context com/nt/. Array up. Super. SRC folder is already there in the class path. Remaining location we have kept those. Super. Tell me. Get target Spring Bean class object. Object reference. Tell me. First it keeps in IOC container, then it will give to us. Where is that, guys? Flipkart. Flipkart FPKT is equal to ctx.getBean. ctx.getBean fpkt dot. Tell me next one. Flipkart.classPath. fpkt.flipkart.class. Understanding my statement, guys? Array. Dependent classes are implementing courier interface, Babu, not the target class. Right now, what I want to get, target class object reference. So target class is not implementing any interface. So I have to pass target class name directly or not. Super. Invoke the business method. Invoke the business method. Come on. Invoke the business method. Tell me what is the business method, guys? String result array is equal to fpkt dot shopping. Invoking means calling, Babu. Rajendra Murugu, you completed core Java, you never heard a word called invoke? Method invocation. Method invocation means calling the method. Guys, method invocation is a new word. Okay, let me say, method invocation is a new word. Okay, if someone feels new word, what should I say? He is new to Java, right? or he didn't listen Java properly. Instance is a new word. Instance is a new word. Instance is nothing but object, right? Okay. Superclass, subclass is a new word. Overloading, overridings are new words. You are feeling all these are new words. My suggestion is don't claim yourself as a Java developer. Because Java will feel shy to tell you are a Java developer, right? If Java listens, it will die. Because we are not recognizing the basic terminologies called invocation, okay, instance, overloading, overriding, memory allocation. Sorry to say, you are not learning core Java. You are learning Spring kind of last subject of your Java domain, right? For most of the people, it is a Java domain. Last course in Java domain, and still you are not able to recognize basic terminologies of Java. Then what is the use of learning Spring? I'm not criticizing you, I'm not discouraging you. I'm telling you have to improve your core Java knowledge a lot. What you have is not sufficient. One or other day you have to face this situation. Face now itself so that it will help you for betterment. If you face this one in the interview, you will reject it in the companies. If you face this one in the after joining the company, you will be insulted in the company. You will be insulted in the company. On your back, people says, this guy don't know what is invocation, came to a software company by catching red bus or village bus. They will comment you like anything. Instead of that, take my scolding, take my pinches, improve your knowledge. Okay, guys, tell me. See, I'm telling on your face so that you can realize and improve. In companies interview, no one tells on your face. So you never realize where you are lagging behind. So please take in a positive way and improve yourself. Super. I can tell very smoothly also. Beta, that is not ra, this is not ra. Then you will feel that not only me, so many people also don't know. Worst fellow, you are the only person who don't know the meaning of invocation in the majority of the students. Please try to know the fact. Okay. Tell me, guys, what is there? New string array. New string array. What I want to purchase, guys? Shirt. What else I want to purchase? Array, when is Holi, boss? When is Holi? Holi is on which day? 7th. 7th is which day, guys? Tell me. Oh, 7th is Monday. Okay. Are you expecting any holiday on it? Don't expect. Okay. We'll see. Not yet decided. Browser, guys. Super. What's the second one? Prices array. Prices array. Yeah, this time I don't want to purchase the hat. New float array. New float array. Shirt price 4,000. Trouser price, okay, 3,000. 3,000. Okay. This is float array, guys. Yeah, until we keep EF, it won't be taken as a float value. This is the first argument, anonymous array. This is the second argument, anonymous array, right? Array without name was that is called anonymous arrays. Okay. Sys out result. Once everything is over, close the container na. Close the IOC container. CTX dot close. CTX dot close. Anything great, guys? It's the same as previous application, but we developed target and dependent classes according to strategy design pattern. Okay. So now you are understanding real power of this Spring. Or am I developing factory? No. IOC container is behaving like a factory. Am I developing cache? No. IOC container is having internal cache na, boss. So that means IOC container is reducing burden on the programmer or not, guys? Super. Run as a Java application. Output is coming here, boss. Output is coming or not? Blue dot class object, DTDC object. Tell me, Flipkart shopping method is called and all the objects are. But what is injected, guys? What is injected? Blue dot is injected or DTDC is injected? Okay, here you can see DTDC. Why DTDC? Because in the qualifier I have chosen DTDC. Because in the qualifier I have chosen the DTDC. Got it? Tell me, strategy design pattern implementation using core Java is easier, using Spring is easier. Using core Java is easier, using Spring is easier, boss. Okay, at least now you understood why we are learning Spring. Okay. Strategy DP implementation. Strategy DP implementation using Spring Framework. Using Spring Framework. Right. Paste. Jars are required or not required? Definitely jars are required, right? Jars are mandatory. Super. As usually, courier.java. Courier interface, guys. Courier interface. Next, dtdc.java, guys. Here is my dtdc.java. Here is my dtdc.java. Here is my bluedart.java. Here is my bluedart.java. Next one, here is my flipkart.java. Here is my flipkart.java. At the rate qualifier DTDC at the rate auto. Here is my int order ID, this. We are using this. Next, what is there? Application context.xml, guys. Application context.xml. Application context.xml, guys. Next, client application was strategy DP test. Here is my client application. Here is my client application. Yeah, listen. You want to get more loose coupling, we can pass that qualifier bean ID from outside also, from XML file also. That gives 100% loose coupling loss. 100% loose coupling. Array, don't think about number of lines reduction, Rabab. Number of lines reduction. If you look at number of lines, it may look more. Why? Because XML is there. But think about that. Think about that situation. You have 100 Spring beans, 100 target beans, 100 dependent beans. Loading all of those classes, creating objects for them, managing them, assigning dependent to target. Everything is taken care by Spring or not? Everything is taken care by Spring or not? Come on, guys. Okay. Yeah, the people who are asking Google Classroom today, please stop attending batch, guys. I think you missed so many classes, it seems. Okay, better to wait for the next batch. Pratibha madam, I think you are not fit to continue in this batch. Okay, because from last 10-15 days, every day I'm sharing the Google Classroom. That means you missed those many classes. So my suggestion is better not to continue in this batch, wait for the next batch. Because you missed so many classes. Right, boss. Tell me, boss. Next. Advantages of, we have to study that one now, boss. Advantages of developing strategy DP application using Spring framework. Using Spring framework. Right, guys? Those are looking for my advanced Java. Can you put one request in the office, guys? Okay, please put one request in the office. They are considering, but if more request is kept, they will try to start early. Advantages. I will write the letter, but letters will be here and there. Okay, boss. Tell me next one. Yeah, for every application, we need to generate a XML file because IOC container takes XML file as the input file, guys. Number one. What is number one, guys? Tell me. Advantages of developing strategy DP application using Spring framework. Tell me, guys. No need of developing. Okay, factory pattern separately. Because the IOC container itself acts as a factory pattern. B. Okay. Loading instance. 1 minute. Loading and instantiation of target and dependent classes will be taken care by IOC container. Okay. Assigning dependent class object to target class object will be taken care by IOC container. Gives internal cache. IOC container gives internal cache. IOC container gives internal cache. Tell me, boss. IOC container gives internal cache. Okay. Maintaining Spring Bean class object references for reusability, right? For reusability. Okay. Right, guys. This will be good. Okay. Working with Spring framework is good when more. Okay, what, guys? When more target and Target and dependent spring beans are there. Spring beans are there to manage. Target and dependent spring beans are there to manage. Here is my and Excel. So I hope you got the clarity, boss. I requested everyone to take the screenshot of the error properly. If you take screenshot like this, where I can study error, Babu? Guys, if you don't have common sense, I cannot solve your problems, Babu. Sorry to say. Okay, if I don't read the error, how can I solve your problem, Ra? Who shared this? Who shared this, guys? Soumya Sahu. Try to share with clear-cut error, na boss. Again, this fellow also did the same thing. Without reading error, how can I solve your error, Ra Babu? How can I read? Where is the error? Guys, try to share proper screenshot, Ra Babu. This is good. No qualifying of type java.time.local date available. Boss, you have not, in XML file, you have not configured java.time.local date. Check your XML file, there is the problem. Check your XML file, there is the problem, guys. No qualifying bean of type java.time.local date is available. Either you are not working with Java 8 version, Java 8 and above version, or this class is not configured properly in the XML file. Okay, that is the error. That is the error. It is saying that that is not available. Okay. Yeah, check it out. Both people. For both errors, same reason, guys. Check the XML file. Java.time.local time is not, local date is not configured properly. Not configured properly. Configure it, problem is solved. Okay. Super, guys. Tell me here. Where is this? Where is this, guys? Classwork 715. No, full stack. Full stack, guys. Most of the time you might be doing spell mistakes, guys, nothing else. Say edit, upload. Yeah, I will give some videos to watch, guys. I'll give some videos to watch. How much you can watch, you watch it by tomorrow. Because tomorrow onwards, I'm going to use, okay, even kind of